Be me. 27 years old, work as a data analyst for a pharmaceutical company, make decent money, have my own apartment, life is objectively fine. Except for one problem that my mother will not let go of. I've never had a girlfriend, not because I'm ugly or anything, just never really prioritized dating. Focused on school, then career, then just got comfortable being alone. My mom has been on my case about this for years. Every family gathering, it's the same questions. When are you going to find a nice girl? I want grandchildren before I die. Your cousin already has 3 kids. She's not even that old. She's 52 and perfectly healthy. But she acts like she's on her deathbed whenever the topic comes up. Last Thanksgiving was particularly brutal. She literally showed me photos of her friends' daughters on her phone. Look at Rebecca's daughter. She's a nurse. Very pretty. Here's another one. She works in marketing. I'm 27 years old getting set up like I'm in an arranged marriage. Told her, I wasn't interested. I'll date when I'm ready. She did not take that well. You're never going to be ready. You're going to end up alone. Who will take care of you when you're old? Pretty sure that's what retirement homes are for, but okay. Fast forward to 3 months ago. Normal Tuesday evening, I'm at home watching Netflix and eating takeout. My phone rings. It's my mom. I consider not answering, but she'll just keep calling. Hey, Mom. Sweetie, I have wonderful news. I found you a girlfriend. Excuse me, what? You what? I found a lovely girl for you to date. Her name is Sophie and she's perfect. My mom has officially lost it. Mom, you can't just find me a girlfriend. That's not how dating works. Well, clearly your way isn't working. You've been single for 27 years. Technically true, but still. I'm not dating someone you picked out for me. That's insane. Just meet her once. One coffee date. If you don't like her, then fine. I'm about to refuse when she plays dirty. Already told her about you and she's very excited to meet you. If you cancel now, you'll be breaking her heart. Guilt trip level, maximum. Mom, that's manipulative. It's called being a concerned mother. Saturday at 2 p.m., the coffee shop on Main Street. Don't be late. She hangs up before I can argue further. Spend the next few days dreading Saturday. Text my mom multiple times trying to cancel. She responds with sad emojis and I already bought her a gift to give you on the first date. What kind of mother does that? Saturday arrives and I'm standing outside the coffee shop at 1:55 p.m., considering just leaving and dealing with my mom's disappointment later. Then I see a girl approaching. She's about 25, long dark hair, wearing a casual sundress and cardigan. She's actually really pretty. She walks right up to me. Are you Daniel? My mom told her my name. Of course she did. Yeah, and you must be Sophie. That's me. Your mom has told me so much about you. We go inside, order coffee, sit down at a table by the window. This is already the most awkward experience of my life. Sophie's smiling at me, seems genuinely nice. So, I have to say, this is my first time doing something like this. What, being set up by someone's mom? She laughs. Yeah, exactly. But your mom was very persistent. That tracks. We make small talk. She tells me she works as a graphic designer, freelances mostly. She's easy to talk to, funny, smart. I'm starting to think maybe my mom accidentally did something right. Then Sophie says something that makes my brain short-circuit. I really appreciate you going along with this. Your mom is paying me well, so I'll make sure to put on a good show. I freeze. I'm sorry, what? Sophie looks confused. The arrangement? Your mom hired me to date you? The coffee shop is spinning. She hired you? Sophie's face goes pale. Wait, you didn't know? No, I didn't know. I thought she just set us up like a normal person. We're both just staring at each other in horror. Sophie covers her face with her hands. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought you were in on it. How would I be in on it? Why would I agree to pay someone to date me? I don't know. Rich people do weird stuff sometimes. I'm not rich. I'm a data analyst. We're having this conversation way too loud. People are staring. Sophie looks mortified. Your mom contacted me through my freelance website, said she wanted to hire someone to take her son on dates, to make him more comfortable with dating. This is insane. She said you were really shy and inexperienced and she thought having a practice girlfriend would help build your confidence. I'm gonna kill my mother. How much is she paying you? Sophie hesitates. $500 per date, minimum 4 dates per month. $2,000 a month. My mother is paying someone $2,000 a month to pretend to date me. I put my head in my hands. This is the most humiliating thing that's ever happened. To me. I'm really sorry. If I had known you didn't know, I would never have agreed to this. Sophie genuinely looks upset. We sit in silence for a minute. Finally, I look up. So what happens now? Do you just leave? Do I pay you for today? I don't want your money. This whole thing is messed up. I feel terrible. She starts gathering her stuff to leave. And here's where I make a decision that will change everything. Wait, she stops. What if we just go along with it? Sophie looks at me like I've grown a second head. What? My mom clearly went through a lot of trouble to set this up. If we just end it now, she'll know I found out and she'll try something else even more crazy. Sophie sits back down slowly. You want to keep fake dating, even though you know it's fake? Just for a little while, let her think her plan worked, then we can fake break up and she'll get off my back about dating. This is either genius or the dumbest idea I've ever had. Sophie is thinking. I already accepted the payment for this month. Keep it. Consider it compensation for dealing with my insane mother. She bites her lip, considering. This is really weird. I know it's weird. My whole family situation is weird. She laughs despite herself. Okay, fine, but we need ground rules. We spend the next hour planning out our fake relationship. We'll go on one date per week, public places where my mom might see or hear about it. We'll text regularly, so if my mom checks my phone, she'll see conversations. No physical stuff beyond maybe holding hands in public if necessary. We'll do this for 3 months, then stage a mutual breakup. What if your mom wants to meet me? Sophie asks. She definitely will want to meet you. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We exchange numbers, plan our next date for the following weekend. I walk Sophie to her car. This is the weirdest job I've ever taken, she says. This is the weirdest situation I've ever been in. She smiles. For what? It's worth. You seem nice. If this was a real date, I would say yes to a second one. That's surprisingly sweet. Thanks. You seem nice too. I can see why my mom picked you. She drives off and I immediately call my mother. How did it go? Did you like her? Isn't she wonderful? My mom is way too excited. She's nice. We're going out again next week. My mom squeals. I knew you two would hit it off. See? Your mother knows best. If only she knew. Hang up and go home feeling weird about the whole thing. I have a fake girlfriend now. This is my life. Over the next few weeks, Sophie and I go on our scheduled fake dates. Movies, restaurants, the park, museum. It's actually kind of nice having guaranteed plans every week. Sophie's really easy to hang out with. She tells me about her design projects. I tell her about work stuff. We joke about the absurdity of our situation. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how's my fake girlfriend performance? She asks at our third date. Solid 8. You laugh at my jokes, which is good for my ego. I'm not faking that. You're actually funny. That's what a good fake girlfriend would say. She throws a fry at me. My mom is thrilled with updates. She calls twice a week asking about Sophie. When am I going to meet her? You've been dating for a month now. Managed to put her off by saying Sophie's really busy with work. But I know I can't avoid it forever. Sophie and I are texting regularly now, not just for show. She sends me memes. I send her funny work stories. Sometimes we text late into the night about random stuff. Why are you still awake? I text at 1 a.m. one night. Client revisions. They want everything changed again. Why are you awake? Can't sleep. Brain won't shut off. Want to voice call? Sometimes talking helps. We end up talking on the phone for 2 hours about everything and nothing. Her childhood, my job, movies we like, places we want to travel. When we finally hang up, I realize I'm smiling. This fake relationship is starting to feel weirdly real. Week 6 of our arrangement, we're at a bookstore browsing. Sophie's looking at art books. I'm in the sci-fi section. She comes over with a huge book about Japanese illustration. Look at these color palettes. This is gorgeous. She's genuinely excited, eyes all lit up. You should get it. It's $80. That's too much for a reference book. I grab it from her hands and walk to the register. What are you doing? Buying it for you. You don't have to do that. You're already letting me keep the money your mom pays me. Consider it a bonus for being a convincing fake girlfriend. She protests, but I buy it anyway. When I hand her the bag, she looks at me with this expression I can't read. Thank you. This is really sweet. You're welcome. We're standing too close in the bookstore aisle. Someone clears their throat behind us and we jump apart. That night, Sophie texts me. You didn't have to buy me that book, but I really appreciate it. You're a good person. I text back. You're easy to be nice to. We're definitely crossing some boundaries here. Week 7, my mom ambushes me. Shows up at my apartment unannounced on a Saturday morning. I'm in pajama pants and a ratty t-shirt, haven't showered yet. Mom, what are you doing here? I'm taking you and Sophie to brunch. Go get ready. Sophie's not here. Why would she be here? Well, call her. Tell her to meet us. This is happening whether I like it or not. I text Sophie in a panic. Emergency, my mom wants to have brunch with us right now. She responds immediately. On my way, give me 30 minutes. Sophie shows up in 25 minutes, looking casually perfect. My mom loves her instantly. Sophie, you're even prettier in person. Daniel showed me photos, but they don't do you justice. When did I show her photos? I didn't. My mom is making stuff up. Brunch is at this fancy place my mom picked. She's asking Sophie a million questions. Where did you grow up? What do your parents do? Do you want children someday? Sophie handles it like a PRO, answers everything smoothly, laughs at my mom's jokes, compliments her outfit. She's holding my hand under the table. Her hand is warm and fits perfectly in mine. I'm supposed to be thinking about how this is fake. Instead, I'm thinking about how nice this feels. My mom excuses herself to go to the bathroom. The second she's gone, Sophie and I both exhale. Your mom is intense. I tried to warn you. She asked me if I was planning to take your last name when we get married. What? We've been fake dating for 2 months. I know. I said we hadn't talked about marriage yet. We're laughing, still holding hands. My mom comes back and we snap back into character. After brunch, my mom hugs Sophie goodbye. You're perfect for my son. I'm so glad I found you. If only she knew how she found her. Sophie and I walk to her car. That was exhausting, she says. You were amazing. Seriously, Oscar-worthy performance. Thanks. Your mom is sweet, though, even if she's a lot. We're standing by her car, neither of us moving to leave. Same time next week? She asks. Yeah, she hesitates, then hugs me. It's just a hug, but it makes my heart race. See you later, Daniel. She drives away and I stand in the parking lot like an idiot. I'm developing feelings for my fake girlfriend. This is a problem. Try to rationalize it away. It's just because she's nice and we've been spending time together. It doesn't mean anything. Except it kind of does mean something. I look forward to our dates now. I text her constantly. I bought her an $80 book just to see her smile. Week 8, we're at the aquarium. Sophie's pressed against the glass watching the jellyfish. They're so peaceful, just floating around with no thoughts. Living the dream. She laughs and links her arm through mine. We walk around like that, arms linked. People probably think we're a real couple. We stop at the touch tank. Sophie's nervous about touching the stingrays. What if it stings me? They don't sting. Their barbs are trimmed. Are you sure? Positive. Come on. I take her hand and guide it into the water. A stingray swims by and she touches its back. Oh my God, it's so smooth! She's so excited about the stingray. I'm watching her instead of the fish. She catches me staring. What? Nothing. You're just really cute when you're excited about stuff. Did I just say that out loud? Sophie's cheeks turn pink. Oh, thanks? We're both blushing now. This fake dating thing is getting very complicated. Later, we're sitting in the cafeteria eating overpriced fish and chips. Sophie's phone buzzes. She checks it and her expression changes. Everything okay? Yeah, just my rent reminder. I need to transfer money tomorrow. She looks stressed. Is money tight? A little. Freelancing is inconsistent. Some months are great, others not so much. I remember my mom is paying her $2,000 to date me. Suddenly feel guilty about that. You know you don't have to keep doing this if you don't want to. Sophie looks up. Do you want to stop? No, I just mean if you're only doing this for the money. I'm not only doing it for the money anymore. My heart skips. You're not? No, I actually like hanging out with you. You're fun and easy to talk to, and you bought me a book about Japanese illustration. She's smiling softly. I like hanging out with you too. We're having a moment in the aquarium cafeteria. So we keep going? She asks. Yeah, we keep going. Week 9, my mom drops another bomb. I'm having a family dinner next Saturday. You and Sophie are coming. Mom, I don't know if Sophie's available. Make her available. Everyone wants to meet her. Your aunt won't stop asking. I text Sophie. How do you feel about meeting my entire extended family? Terrified? Is that the right answer? Same, but my mom won't take no for an answer. Okay, but you owe me big time for this. Name your price. I'll think of something. Saturday arrives. I pick Sophie up from her apartment. She's wearing a nice dress, looks nervous. You look great. Thanks. I'm freaking out. What if they don't like me? They'll love you. You charmed my mom, and she's the hardest one. We pull up to my parents' house. There's like 15 cars in the driveway. How big is your family? Too big. We walk in and it's chaos. Cousins running around, aunts in the kitchen, uncles watching football. Everyone stops when they see Sophie. My mom swoops in immediately. Everyone, this is Sophie, Daniel's girlfriend. I'm immediately swarmed with relatives. My Aunt Martha is asking Sophie about her job. My Uncle Bob wants to know if she watches football. My cousin Jenny is asking about our first date. Sophie's handling it all perfectly, smiling and answering questions. I'm just trying to keep up. Dinner is a massive production. My mom made enough food for an army. I'm sitting next to Sophie. She's between me and my grandmother. My grandmother loves her. You're such a lovely girl and so polite. Daniel, you better treat her right. I will, Grandma. Sophie squeezes my hand under the table. After dinner, we're in the backyard, taking a break from the chaos. Your family is intense, but they're really sweet. They liked you. My grandma's approval is basically a seal of authenticity. Good to know I passed the test. We're sitting on the porch swing, rocking gently. Can I ask you something? Sophie says quietly. Sure. Why haven't you dated anyone? You're nice, funny, you have your life together. I don't get it. I think about how to answer. Honestly, I never felt like I was missing anything. I was content being alone. Dating seemed like too much effort for uncertain reward. And now, I look at her. Now I'm starting to see what I was missing. Sophie's looking at me with those big eyes. We're very close on this swing. Daniel, I think we need to talk about what this is. My heart is pounding. Before I can respond, my cousin runs out. They're cutting the cake! Come on! Moment ruined. We go back inside, the conversation tabled, but I can't stop thinking about it. What is this? We started as a fake arrangement, but it doesn't feel fake anymore. At least not to me. I drive Sophie home later that night. We're quiet in the car. I pull up to her building. Thanks for today. You were amazing with my family. Thanks for inviting me. They're great. Overwhelming, but great. She's unbuckling her seatbelt, but not getting out. About what I said earlier. Yeah. I think we're blurring the lines here, between what's fake and what's real. My mouth is dry. I think so too. So what do we do about it? I take a breath. I don't know, but I know I don't want to stop seeing you. Sophie smiles. Me neither. So maybe we just see where this goes. Are you asking me to be your real girlfriend? I think I am, yeah. She leans over and kisses my cheek. Then I think I'm saying, yes. She gets out of the car, waves, goes inside. I sit in my car processing what just happened. My fake girlfriend just became my real girlfriend, and my mom has no idea that she accidentally actually found me the perfect girl. I'm going to have to tell her eventually that I know about the arrangement, but not yet. For now, I'm just going to enjoy the fact that Sophie and I are actually together. Drive home with the biggest smile on my face. Text Sophie when I get home. So, we're really doing this? She responds, yeah, we're really doing this, but I'm keeping the money your mom pays me. Consider it back payment for all the emotional labor of meeting your family. Deal. Also, you're taking me on a real first date, one that's not arranged or paid for. Absolutely. When are you free? Tomorrow? Tomorrow works. I'm going on a real date with my former fake girlfriend tomorrow. This is the weirdest and best thing that's ever happened to me. My face when my mom hired someone to date. Me and I actually fell in love with her. That feeling when your fake relationship becomes real and you realize your mother's crazy scheme accidentally worked. Be me. Been real dating Sophie for 3 weeks now after 2 months of fake dating. It's honestly the best relationship I've ever had, which isn't saying much since it's my only relationship. But still, it's great. We're doing all the normal couple stuff now without the pretense. Real dates, real conversations, real feelings. The only weird part is my mom is still paying Sophie $2,000 a month. Sophie keeps trying to give it back. This feels wrong now that we're actually together. Keep it. My mom's loaded, and she clearly wants to spend it on this. But she doesn't know we're really dating. She thinks she's still paying me to fake it. This is the elephant in the room we keep avoiding. I need to tell my mom the truth, but every time I try to bring it up, I chicken out. Hey mom, remember that girlfriend you hired for me? Well, funny story. Yeah, that'll go over great. Sophie and I are at my apartment watching movies on a Friday night. She's curled up against me on the couch. Her phone buzzes. She checks it, and her whole body tenses. Everything okay? It's your mom. She just sent this month's payment. Sophie shows me the Venmo notification. $2,000 with a note. Thank you for making my son so happy. The guilt is crushing. I'm gonna tell her, I say. When? Soon, I promise. Sophie looks at me skeptically. You've been saying that for 3 weeks. I know, I just need to find the right time. There's never going to be a right time for telling your mom. You've been lying to her. She's right, and I hate it. My phone rings. It's my mom. I answer on the speaker. Hi, Mom. Daniel, great news. I'm planning a surprise party for your father's 60th birthday next month. My dad's birthday. Completely forgot about that. And I want you and Sophie to help me plan it. Can you both come over tomorrow to discuss details? Sophie's shaking her head vigorously. I ignore her. Sure, Mom, we'll be there. Hang up, and Sophie immediately starts. We can't keep doing this. The longer we wait, the worse it's going to be. I know, I don't know how to tell her without her completely freaking out. She's going to freak out either way. We argue about it for another hour. Finally, Sophie sighs. Okay, here's the deal. We go to the party planning tomorrow. We help your mom. But after the party, you tell her everything. After the party, yes, we get through your dad's birthday. Then you come clean. That gives you a month to figure out how to tell her. This seems reasonable. Okay, next day we're at my parents' house. My mom has spreadsheets, color swatches, catering menus spread across the dining room table. She's treating this like a military operation. Sophie, dear, what do you think? Blue or silver for the color scheme? Sophie's looking at the options. I think blue would be nice. It's your husband's favorite color, right? My mom's eyes light up. It is! See, Daniel, I told you she was perfect. If only she knew how perfect. We spend 3 hours planning this party. Guest list, food options, decorations, music. My mom wants everything perfect. Sophie's actually really helpful, suggesting design ideas for invitations. I could make custom invitations if you want. It's kind of my thing. Would you? That would be wonderful. Of course I'll pay you. Oh no, you don't have to pay me. The irony is not lost on me. My mom insists on paying Sophie for the design work, so now my mom is paying Sophie for 2 things. This is getting out of hand. After the planning session, my mom makes us stay for lunch. We're sitting in the kitchen eating sandwiches. My mom is asking Sophie about her work. Business is good? I actually just landed a big client. That's wonderful, dear. You're so talented. They're chatting like old friends. My mom excuses herself to take a phone call. Sophie leans over and whispers, Your mom is really sweet. I feel terrible lying to her. I know. After the party, I promise. My mom comes back. That was your Aunt Carol. She wants to know if Sophie has any single friends for her son. Oh no. Mom, you can't just hire girlfriends for the whole family. My mom laughs. I didn't hire Sophie. I just facilitated your meeting. Sophie chokes on her water. I pat her back while trying not to laugh. Over the next few weeks, Sophie and I fall into an easy routine. She comes over after work, we cook dinner together, watch shows, just exist in the same space. It's domestic and comfortable, and I love it. One night, she's at her computer working on the party invitations. I'm reading on the couch. Can you come look at this? She asks. I walk over and look at her screen. The invitation design is beautiful. Elegant typography, subtle blue accents, classic and modern at the same time. Sophie, this is amazing. You think so? I wasn't sure about the font. The font is perfect. Everything is perfect. She smiles up at me. You're biased because you're my boyfriend. Still get butterflies when she says that. Maybe, but I'm also right. She saves the file and stretches. I'm exhausted. My back is killing me. Come here. I sit on the couch and she sits in front of me. I start massaging her shoulders. Oh my God, that feels amazing. You're so tense. You need to take breaks when you work. I know. I just get in the zone and forget. We sit like that for a while. Comfortable silence. Daniel? Yeah? I'm really happy, like genuinely happy. I didn't expect this when your mom first contacted me. Me neither. I was so pissed at my mom for meddling. And now? Now I'm grudgingly grateful, but don't tell her that. Sophie laughs. She turns around to face me. I love you. My heart stops. She just said she loves me. I love you too. We kiss and it's perfect. Everything about this is perfect except for the massive lie we're still maintaining. Week before my dad's party, my mom calls with an emergency. The caterer canceled. They double booked. The party is in a week. She's in full panic mode. Mom, calm down. We'll figure it out. How? Every caterer in town is booked. This is a disaster. Sophie grabs the phone from me. Mrs. Anderson, I have a friend who runs a catering company. Let me call her and see if she can help. My mom is crying with relief. Sophie, you're an angel. What would we do without you? Sophie makes some calls and somehow finds a caterer available. My mom is singing her praises. Daniel, you better marry that girl. If she only knew the full story. Day of the party arrives. My parents' house is transformed. Blue and silver decorations everywhere. Sophie's invitations framed on a table. Guests start arriving. My dad is genuinely surprised. My mom pulled it off. Sophie and I are helping the host, making sure everyone has drinks and food. My dad pulls me aside. Your mother really outdid herself, and Sophie was apparently a huge help. She's great. I can see why you're with her. She's special. Yeah, she really is. My dad claps me on the shoulder. Don't screw it up. I'll try not to. Later in the evening, I'm looking for Sophie. Find her in the kitchen with my mom. They're laughing about something. I stand in the doorway watching. My mom says something and Sophie's face gets serious. I really care about him. He's the best person I've ever met. He's lucky to have you, dear. I knew from the moment I saw your profile that you'd be perfect for him. My stomach drops. Sophie's expression freezes. My profile? Oh no, my mom doesn't notice Sophie's tone. Yes, your freelance website. When I was looking for someone to hire, I must have looked at 100 profiles, but yours stood out. The room is silent. Sophie's face has gone pale. You told him about hiring me? My mom finally realizes something is wrong. What? No, he doesn't know about that. He does know. He's known since the first date. My mom looks at me in the doorway. I'm frozen. Daniel, you knew? I step into the kitchen. Mom, can explain. You knew I hired her and you didn't say anything? I found out on the first date. Sophie told me thinking I knew. My mom sits down heavily. So this whole time you've been lying to me? Sophie speaks up. It's not like that. At first we were just going along with it to make you happy. At first? I take a breath. Mom, Sophie and I are really dating now. We have been for over a month. We actually fell in love. My mom is processing. So you're really together? Not just because I'm paying her? I haven't accepted payment in 5 weeks, Sophie says quietly. This is news to me. I look at Sophie. You've been refusing the money? I couldn't keep taking it once we were really together. It felt wrong. My mom is looking between us. So you're telling me that my plan actually worked? You're really in love? We both nod. My mom starts laughing. I can't believe it. I hired you a girlfriend and you actually fell for her. Mom, this isn't funny. It's a little funny and kind of romantic. Sophie and I exchange glances. This is not going how I expected. You're not mad? I ask. Oh, I'm furious that you lied to me for months. But I'm also thrilled that you're actually happy. My mom stands up and hugs Sophie. I'm sorry for putting you in this position, dear. It was wrong of me to hire someone without telling Daniel. It's okay. It worked out. My mom pulls back. But you two need to tell your father. He deserves to know. Can we tell him after his party? I plead. Fine, but tomorrow you're both coming to dinner and explaining everything. We agree. Party continues. We keep the drama under wraps. But I notice my mom watching Sophie and me all night. She's got this satisfied smile like she's a genius. Which I guess she kind of is, accidentally. Party winds down, guests leave. My dad loved everything. Sophie and I are cleaning up. My mom corners us. I have one question. What? When did you realize you had real feelings? Sophie and I look at each other. For me, it was week 6, Sophie says. The bookstore? Yeah, when you bought me that illustration book. For me, it was week 7 at the aquarium. The stingrays? Yeah, my mom is tearing up. That's so sweet. My plan worked even better than I thought. Mom, your plan was insane. But it worked. Can't argue with that. Next day, Sophie and I are back at my parents' house for the truth dinner. My dad is confused about why we need a special dinner. What's going on? Is someone pregnant? No, Sophie and I say in unison. We sit down and explain everything. The hiring, the fake dating, the real feelings, all of it. My dad listens silently. When we finish, he's quiet for a long moment. Then he looks at my mom. You hired him a girlfriend? It worked, didn't it? That's not the point. You can't just hire people to date our son. Why not? He wasn't dating anyone on his own. They start arguing. Sophie and I just sit there. Finally, my dad turns to us. So you two are actually together? Really together? Yes, sir, I say. He looks at Sophie. And you actually care about him? This isn't still an act? I love him, Sophie says firmly. My dad nods slowly. Okay then, I guess it doesn't matter how you met. Really? I ask. Your mother's methods were completely inappropriate and we're going to have a long talk about boundaries. My mom has the decency to look ashamed. But if you're happy and Sophie's happy, then that's what matters. Relief floods through me. Dinner is less tense after that. My parents ask Sophie and me about our actual relationship. So what was your real first date? My mom asks. The day after the family dinner, Sophie says. We went to this small Italian place. No plan, no performance. Just us. And? My mom is leaning forward. It was perfect, Sophie smiles at me. My dad shakes his head. This is the weirdest love story I've ever heard. Tell me about it, I mutter. After dinner, my mom pulls Sophie and me aside. I want to apologize. Properly, what I did was manipulative and wrong. It's okay, Mrs. Anderson. No, it's not. I should have trusted Daniel to find someone on his own. I just got impatient. Mom, I probably wouldn't have found someone on my own. I wasn't even trying. Still, going behind your back and hiring someone was too far. Sophie squeezes my hand. It worked out, though. I wouldn't have met Daniel any other way. My mom smiles. Well, I'm glad something good came from my scheming. We're about to leave when my mom stops us. One more thing. I want to pay for the wedding. Wedding? Mom, we've been really dating for like 6 weeks. I know, I'm just saying. When the time comes, it's on me. Sophie's blushing. We leave and sit in my car for a minute. That went better than expected, Sophie says. My mom basically got exactly what she wanted and faced 0 consequences. She apologized. She apologized while already planning our wedding, Sophie laughs. Your family is a lot. I know, sorry about that. Don't be. They're great. Overwhelming, but great. I drive Sophie back to her place. We sit in the car outside her building. So now what? She asks. What do you mean? We've been living in this weird bubble of fake turned real. Now that everyone knows, what changes? Nothing. Hopefully, we just keep doing what we're doing. No more secrets, though. No more secrets. She leans over and kisses me. Good, because I was terrible at keeping secrets anyway. A few weeks pass and things settle into a new normal. My mom stops paying Sophie, obviously. Sophie finishes the design work for party invitations, and my mom pays her a fair rate for actual work. We're just a regular couple now. Except we have the weirdest origin story. One night we're at dinner with friends. Someone asks how we met. Sophie and I look at each other. Coffee shop, we say in unison. It's not technically a lie. Later, Sophie asks if we'll ever tell people the real story. Maybe someday when it's been long. Enough that it's funny. You think it'll be funny eventually? I think it's kind of funny now. Your mom paid me to date you, and now you do it for free. Look how far we've come. She hits me with a pillow. A month later, I'm at Sophie's apartment. She's been working on a big project, barely slept in days. I brought food and made her take a break. We're eating Thai food on her couch. I got offered a full-time position at a design agency, she says casually. What? That's amazing. When did this happen? They called this morning. Good salary, benefits, the works. Are you going to take it? I don't know. I like freelancing, the freedom, setting my own schedule. But it would be nice to have stability, steady income, not worrying about finding clients. I can see her wrestling with it. What does your gut say? She thinks for a moment. Take it. Then take it. Just like that? Yeah, if it doesn't work out, you can always go back to freelancing. She smiles. When did you become so wise? I've always been wise. You just didn't notice because you were too busy being paid to date me. Are you ever going to let that go? Nope, it's too good. She throws a spring roll at me. Sophie takes the job. She's nervous her first day, texts me constantly. Everyone here is so talented. What if I'm not good enough? You're absolutely good enough. They hired you for a reason. What if they realize they made a mistake? They didn't. You're amazing. Now stop texting me and go be brilliant. She sends back a heart emoji. After work, she comes over, beaming. How was it? Amazing. My team is great. The projects are interesting. I have my own desk. So excited about having a desk. And look, she shows me her employee badge. I take a photo of her holding it proudly. I'm so proud of you. She hugs me tight. Thank you for encouraging me to take it. Thank you for being brave enough to take it. Things are really good. Sophie loves her job. My work is going. Well, we're talking about moving in together. My mom is thrilled about this development. Finally, I was wondering when you'd take that step. Mom, we've been really dating for 4 months. That's plenty of time. When your father and I started dating, we moved in after 3 months. That was the 80s. Things were different. Love is love, dear. Sophie and I start apartment hunting. We need a place bigger than either of our current apartments. Something with space for Sophie's design equipment and my home office setup. We look at probably 15 places. Too small, too expensive, bad location, weird smell. Then we find it. 2-bedroom, good light, perfect location, within budget. We both know immediately. This is it, Sophie says. Yeah, this is it. We put in an application that day. Get approved within a week. Moving day is chaos. My parents help. Sophie's parents drive in from 2 states over. I'm finally meeting Sophie's parents. They're wonderful. Her dad is quiet and funny. Her mom is warm and talks constantly. We've heard so much about you, her mom says. All good things, I hope. Mostly, her dad deadpans. Our parents get along great, which is good. My mom and Sophie's mom are already planning joint family dinners. They're becoming friends, Sophie whispers to me. Is that good or bad? I haven't decided yet. We get everything moved in by evening. Our parents leave. Finally, it's just us. We're sitting on the floor of our new living room surrounded by boxes. We have so much stuff, Sophie says. We really do. Want to just deal with it tomorrow? Absolutely. We order pizza and eat it, sitting on the floor. I can't believe we live together now, Sophie says. Crazy, right? A year ago, I didn't even know you existed. A year ago, my mom was plotting to hire me a girlfriend. Best scheme ever. Don't tell her that. She'll try to scheme other stuff. Sophie laughs. We eventually make it to the bedroom. Our mattress is on the floor, sheets barely on. We don't care. We're home. Next morning, I wake up to Sophie already at her computer. She's in pajamas, hair in a messy bun, completely focused. I make coffee and bring her a cup. Morning. Morning. Sorry, I woke up with an idea and had to get it down. It's okay. I like watching you work. She smiles without looking away from her screen. This is my life now. Waking up next to someone I love, making coffee in our kitchen, building a life together. All because my mom did something completely insane. A few months into living together, my mom invites us to Sunday dinner. Nothing unusual. We go every other week now. But when we arrive, there's more people than usual. Extended family, family friends, way too many people for a casual dinner. Mom, what's going on? Just a little gathering, dear. Sophie and I exchange suspicious looks. During dinner, my mom taps her glass. Everyone, I want to make a toast. Oh no. A year ago, I did something a little unconventional. Mom, don't. She ignores me. I hired a lovely young woman to date my son because he was hopeless at finding someone on his own. Everyone is silent. And you know what? It worked. They fell in love. They're living together. Sometimes a mother knows best. She's telling everyone. Sophie's face is bright red. My aunt speaks up. You paid someone to date Daniel? I did. And look how happy they are. Everyone's looking at us. I want the floor to swallow me whole. My dad stands up. What my wife is trying to say is that sometimes unconventional methods lead to wonderful outcomes. We're very happy for Daniel and Sophie. He's trying to salvage this. My cousin yells out, "Can you hire me a girlfriend, Mrs. Anderson?" Everyone laughs. The tension breaks. After dinner, Sophie and I are cornered by everyone wanting to hear the story. We tell sanitized version, leave out some of the more embarrassing parts. By the end of the night, it's become a funny family story instead of a scandal. My grandma pulls me aside. Your mother is nuts, but she got results. I'll give her that. Yeah, she really did. Don't let that girl get away. I won't, Grandma. Driving home, Sophie is quiet. You okay? Your mom just told everyone she paid me to date you. I know. I'm sorry. She has no boundaries. It's fine. I hope people don't think less of me. Sophie, everyone loves you. One weird origin story isn't going to change that. She's quiet for another moment. Your cousin asked if your mom could hire him a girlfriend. We both burst out laughing. My family is insane. They really are, but they're growing on me. Back at our apartment, we're getting ready for bed. Sophie's brushing her teeth. I'm setting an alarm. Daniel? Yeah? I'm really glad your mom hired me. I walk to the bathroom doorway. Me too. Even though it's the weirdest way to meet someone, especially because it's the weirdest way to meet someone, makes for a great story. She rinses and turns to me. Think we'll tell our kids someday? Our kids? She blushes. I mean, hypothetically, in the future, if we, I pull her close. Yeah, we'll tell them. They'll think it's hilarious. Or traumatizing. Maybe both. We stand there in our bathroom in our apartment that we share. A year ago, I was alone thinking I was fine. Now I can't imagine life without her. All because my mom made one insane decision. My face, when my mom's crazy scheme to hire me a girlfriend actually resulted in me finding the love of my life. That feeling when you realize sometimes the best things come from the most unexpected places and your mother will never let you forget it. Be me. Been living with Sophie for 8 months now. Life is comfortable, domestic, everything I never knew I wanted. Wake up next to her every morning, fall asleep next to her every night. We've settled into routines, inside jokes, shared everything. One Saturday morning, I'm making breakfast while Sophie's still in bed. She stumbles out in my old t-shirt, hair everywhere, eyes half closed. Coffee, she mumbles. I hand her a cup already prepared the way she likes it. She takes a sip and sighs contentedly. You're the best. I know. She sits at our small kitchen table scrolling through her phone. Your mom texted me. What does she want now? She's asking if we're free for dinner next Friday. Says she has something important to discuss. My mom's important discussions are never just important discussions. Did she say what it's about? Nope, just that it's important and we both need to be there. Great, another scheme probably. Should I be worried? Sophie asks. With my mom? Always. Friday comes and we're driving to my parents' house. Sophie's nervous, fidgeting with her seatbelt. What if she wants to plan our wedding? She keeps dropping hints. We've been together for a year. She's been dropping hints since month 2. That's exactly my point. We pull up and my mom greets us at the door. She's acting weird, overly cheerful, slightly manic. Come in, dinner's almost ready. My dad's in the living room. He looks normal at least. Dad, do you know what this is about? Your mother's being mysterious. I'm as confused as you are. We sit down to dinner. My mom's cooked enough food for 10 people. She's chattering about nothing, avoiding whatever the important thing is. Finally, my dad interrupts. Honey, just tell them why we're here. My mom takes a deep breath. Okay, so I may have done something. Sophie and I exchange looks. Here we go. What did you do, Mom? I signed you both up for a reality show. What? You what? My mom pulls out a folder. There's this new show called Unconventional Love Stories, and they're looking for couples with unique origin stories. She slides papers across the table. I submitted your story and they loved it. They want you on the show. Sophie's reading through the papers, eyes getting wider. Mrs. Anderson, this says we'd be filmed for 3 months. I know, isn't it exciting? No, Sophie and I say in unison. My mom looks hurt. But think of the exposure. Sophie, it could be great for your design business. I work for an agency now. I don't need exposure, my dad speaks up. I told her this was a bad idea. Thank you, I say. My mom's not giving up. They're offering 20,000 broilers. Okay, that's actually a lot of money. Sophie looks tempted for a second, then shakes her head. No, absolutely not. Our relationship isn't a spectacle. But it kind of is, though, my mom argues. That's not the point. We spend an hour arguing about it. My mom lists all the reasons we should. Do it. Sophie and I list all the reasons we shouldn't. Finally, we put our foot down. We're not doing it, Mom. Please respect our decision. My mom sighs dramatically. Fine, but you're missing out on a great opportunity. She calls the producers the next day and declines on our behalf, but she's not happy about it. A couple weeks later, Sophie comes home from work excited. Guess what? What? My boss wants me to lead a major project. It's for a huge client. I pick her up and spin her around. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She's beaming. It's going to be intense, lots of late nights probably, but it's such a good opportunity. You're going to crush it. She does crush it. But she wasn't kidding about the late nights. She's working 12-hour days, coming home exhausted. I try to help where I can, cooking dinner, doing laundry, handling household stuff. One night she comes home at 10 p.m., drops her bag, and just starts crying. Hey, what's wrong? I'm so tired. This project is kicking my butt, and I feel like I'm failing. I pull her onto the couch. You're not failing, you're working hard on something difficult. My boss keeps changing requirements. The client is indecisive. I can't keep up. She's having a breakdown. I hold her while she cries it out. Do you want to quit? No, I love this job. I need to vent. Then vent, I'm here. She talks for an hour about all her frustrations. I listen, offer support, bring her tea. Eventually she calms down. Thank you for listening. Always. I don't know what I'd do without you. Good thing you'll never have to find out. The project takes 3 months. Sophie barely sleeps, lives on coffee and determination. I become an expert at meal prepping and stress management. Finally, the project launches. It's a massive success. Sophie's boss praises her in front of the whole company. The client is thrilled. Sophie comes home that night with champagne. We're celebrating. We drink champagne in our pajamas at midnight. I did it. I actually did it. I never doubted you. I doubted me constantly. Well, I had enough belief for both of us. She kisses me. I love you so much. I love you too. Things settle back to normal after the project. Sophie's working regular hours again. We're back to our routines. Then one random Tuesday I'm at work and my phone rings. It's Sophie. She never calls during the work. Hey, everything okay? Can you come home? I need to talk to you about something. My heart drops. Is something wrong? Are you okay? I'm fine. I need to talk to you in person. I tell my boss I have an emergency and leave. Drive home way too fast. Sophie's sitting on the couch when I get there. She looks nervous. What's going on? You scared me. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I just didn't want to do this over the phone. Do what? She takes a deep breath. I got offered a promotion. That's great. Why do you look terrified? Because it's in the New York office. Room tilts. New York? Yeah, they want me to relocate. It's a creative director position. Huge raise. Amazing opportunity. We live in Chicago. New York is 800 miles away. When do you have to decide? They want an answer by next week. We sit in silence. What do you want to do? I ask. And I don't know. It's my dream position, but it means leaving everything here. Including me? She looks at me with tears in her eyes. I don't want to leave you, but I also don't want to give up this opportunity and resent it later. This is a nightmare scenario. What if I came with you? Sophie's eyes go wide. What? What if I found a job in New York? We could move together. Daniel, you have a great job here. You can't just leave. Why not? You're more important than a job. But your family is here. Your whole life is here. My life is wherever you are. She's full on crying now. You'd really move across the country for me? In a heartbeat. She launches herself at me. We hold each other on the couch. Are you sure? She asks. I'm sure. We're a team. We figure this out together. Spend the next week planning. I start applying to jobs in New York. Sophie accepts the promotion. We tell our families. My mom cries. You're moving to New York? That's so far. It's a 4-hour flight, Mom. But I'll never see you. Sophie tries to comfort her. We'll visit all the time, and you can come visit us. My mom's already planning trips. My dad's more pragmatic. It's a good opportunity. You should take it. Thanks, Dad. Sophie's parents are excited for her, but she's moving farther away. We have 2 months to pack up our life and move. It's chaos. I get a job offer from a company in Manhattan. Good position, slight pay increase. Everything's falling into place. We find an apartment in Brooklyn, tiny and expensive, but it's ours. Start packing up our Chicago apartment. There's so much stuff. How did we accumulate this much in less than a year? Sophie asks. I don't know, but we're not taking all of it. We donate half our belongings, sell furniture that won't fit in the new place. It's bittersweet leaving. This was our first home together. Moving day arrives. We hired movers this time, learned from last time. Our families come to say goodbye. My mom is crying again. Call me when you get there. Text me updates. Be safe. Mom, we're moving, not going to war. It's New York. Anything could happen. Sophie hugs her. I'll take care of him, I promise. My mom hugs her back. You better, and you better come visit for holidays. We promise we will. The drive to New York takes 12 hours. We take turns driving, listening to podcasts, talking about the future. Are you nervous? Sophie asks. Terrified, you? Same, but also excited. New adventure. New adventure, she agrees. We arrive in Brooklyn at midnight. Our apartment looks tiny with all our boxes. This is smaller than I remembered, Sophie says. We'll make it work. We're too tired to unpack. Order pizza, eat it sitting on the floor. Welcome to New York, I say. Sophie clinks her soda can against mine. Welcome to our new life. First few weeks are hard. adjusting to new jobs, new city, new everything. Sophie's new position is intense, lots of responsibility. My new company has a completely different culture. We're both stressed and taking it out on each other. Have our first real fight about whose turn it is to do dishes. It escalates into arguing about everything. You never clean up after yourself. I'm tired. I'm working 10-hour days. So am I. We both storm off to separate rooms, which is hard in a tiny apartment. I'm in the bedroom, she's in the living room. After an hour, I feel stupid. Walk out and find Sophie crying on the couch. I'm sorry, we say at the same time, sit down next to her. This is harder than I thought it would be, she admits. Same. I miss home. I miss our old place. I miss when things were easy. Me too, but I'm glad you're here. I couldn't do this without you. We're going to want to figure it out. Promise? Promise. We make a pact to communicate better. Set aside time every week to check in with each other. Slowly things get better. We explore the city on weekends, find our favorite coffee shop, best pizza place, nice park to walk in, make the apartment feel like home. Sophie's thriving at work, leading teams, pitching to major clients. I'm settling into my new role, making friends with coworkers. 3 months in, and we're finally feeling stable. One Saturday, we're walking through Central Park. It's fall, leaves are changing, weather is perfect. We stop at Bow Bridge. This is beautiful, Sophie says. Yeah, it is. I'm not looking at the bridge. She catches me staring at her. What? I want to marry you. Sophie freezes. What? Oh shit, did I just propose? Kind of. I didn't plan this. I don't have a ring. This isn't how I planned to do this, but I can't wait anymore. I take her hands. Sophie, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. You've been by my side through everything. You make every day better. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. She's crying. Are you proposing right now without a ring? I know it's not romantic. I'll get a ring. We can do this properly later. Daniel, shut up. She kisses me, pulls back. Yes. Yes? Yes, I'll marry you. Ring or no ring. I pick her up and spin her around. People on the bridge are clapping. We're both laughing and crying. I'm going to get you the best ring, I promise. I don't care about the ring. I care about you. We stand on Bow Bridge, kissing like idiots, while tourists take photos. Walk back to our apartment engaged. Sophie's staring at her bare ring finger. I can't believe you proposed without a ring. I can't believe I proposed in Central Park like a tourist. It was perfect, though. Yeah? Yeah. We call our families that night. My mom screams so loud I have to hold the phone away from my ear. You're engaged? When's the wedding? I need to start planning. Mom, we literally just got engaged an hour ago. That's plenty of time to start planning. I'm thinking spring wedding, or maybe summer. Sophie, what do you think? Sophie takes the phone. We haven't decided anything yet, Mrs. Anderson. Well, start deciding. I have a Pinterest board ready. Of course she does. Sophie's parents are thrilled too. Her mom is already crying about her baby getting married. After all the calls, we collapse on the couch. Your mom is going to take over wedding planning, isn't she? Sophie asks. 100%. Should we just let her? Probably easier that way. We laugh. Sophie cuddles up to me. We're getting married. We really are. How did this happen? 2 years ago, I was a freelancer barely making rent, and I was a guy who'd never had a girlfriend. Then your mom hired me to fake date you, and we fell in love for real. And now we're engaged in New York, living our best rom-com life. Sophie laughs. Think your mom will ever stop bringing up that she found us? Never. She's going to tell that story at our wedding. Oh God, she absolutely will. Probably in her speech. We're not letting her make a speech. Good luck stopping her. Next day I go ring shopping. Spend way too much money on the perfect ring. Sophie's been dropping hints for months about what she likes. Simple, elegant, nothing too flashy. Find exactly what she described. Propose again that night, properly, with the ring. She cries again. It's perfect. You're perfect. Stop being romantic. I'm trying to ugly cry here. Wedding planning begins. My mom is in her element. She's calling us daily with ideas. What about a garden wedding? Or beach? Or maybe something classic and traditional? Sophie and I just let her run with it. We step in when necessary, but mostly let her plan her dream wedding. Is this our wedding or hers? Sophie asks after a particularly long planning call. Does it matter? She's paying for it. Fair point. 6 months of planning. My mom has created a production. Sophie and I show up to venue visits and cake tastings. Mostly we just approve whatever my mom suggests. You two are the most relaxed couple I've ever worked with, our wedding planner says. We learned early on to pick our battles, I explain. Wedding day arrives. I'm in a hotel room with my dad and best man getting ready. You nervous? My dad asks. Surprisingly, no, I'm excited. Good. Sophie's a wonderful woman. Your mother did good. Please don't give her more credit. Her ego can't handle it. My dad laughs. Ceremony is at a beautiful garden venue. My mom went all out. Flowers everywhere, string lights, the works. I'm standing at the altar waiting. Music starts. Sophie appears at the end of the aisle. She looks stunning. Simple, elegant dress, hair down, holding a bouquet of blue hydrangeas. She's smiling and crying. Her dad walks her down the aisle, hands her off to me. Take care of my girl. Always. Ceremony is beautiful. Sophie and I wrote our own vows. She goes first. Daniel, when your mom first contacted me, I thought it was the weirdest job offer I'd ever gotten. People laugh. I never imagined that accepting that job would lead me here. I fell in love with your kindness, your patience, the way you always support my dreams. She's crying now. You moved across the country for me. You believe in me even when I don't believe in myself. You're my best friend and my partner, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. My turn. Sophie, my mom may have hired you to date me, but I chose to fall in love with you all on my own. More laughter. You taught me that there's more to life than just existing. You showed me what partnership really means. You make every single day better just by being in it. I'm tearing up. I don't know what I did to deserve you, but I'm going to spend every day trying to be worthy of you. I love you more than I can express. And I'm so grateful you said yes twice. She laughs through tears. We exchange rings. The officiant pronounces us husband and wife. We kiss and everyone cheers. Walk back down the aisle married. Sophie's squeezing my hand so tight. We did it! We really did! Reception is amazing. My mom truly outdid herself. Food is incredible, music is perfect, everything is beautiful. During speeches, my mom stands up. Here we go. 2 years ago, I did something unconventional. Sophie and I look at each other. I hired a young woman to date my son because he was hopeless at finding love on his own. Everyone who doesn't know the story gasps. And it was the best decision I ever made. She's tearing up. Because Sophie and Daniel proved that sometimes love finds you in the most unexpected ways. I may have brought them together, but they chose to fall in love all on their own. She raises her glass. To Daniel and Sophie, the most unconventional love story I've ever been part of. Everyone toasts. Sophie leans over to me. She really couldn't help herself, could she? Not even a little bit. We dance our first dance, Sophie's head on my shoulder. How are you feeling, Mrs. Anderson? Weird, good weird, married weird. Same. Think we'll get our own place in New York that fits more than 3 boxes? Eventually, for now, I'm happy in our tiny apartment with you. She smiles. Me too. Rest of the reception is perfect. We dance, eat too much cake, laugh with friends and family. My grandmother corners me. Your mother may be crazy, but she was right about Sophie. I know, Grandma. Don't mess it up. I bonite. End of the night, Sophie and I sneak away. Sit on a bench outside the venue. Today was perfect, she says. It really was. Your mom only cried 4 times. That's a record. We sit in comfortable silence. Can you believe we're married? Sophie asks. Honestly, no. 2 years ago I was completely alone. And now? Now I have everything. She kisses me. We should probably go back to the reception. Probably. They're going to notice we're gone. We don't move. 5 more minutes, Sophie says. 5 more minutes. We sit there in the garden, married, happy, together. Honeymoon is 2 weeks in Italy. Sophie's always wanted to go. We eat amazing food, see incredible art, get lost in small towns. It's perfect. Come back to New York and real life. But it's our real life. Sophie's career keeps growing. I get promoted at my company. We're building a life together. 1 year into marriage, my mom calls. How would you feel about being on that reality show now? Mom, no. But you're married now. The story is even better. Absolutely not, she sighs. Fine, but I'm writing a book about this. You're what? A book about how I found you the perfect wife. Sophie grabs the phone. Mrs. Anderson, you are not writing a book about us. Why not? It's a great story. Because it's our story. You can't just publish it. They argue for 20 minutes. My mom eventually agrees not to write a book. Probably. Life continues. We buy a slightly bigger apartment. Adopt a cat that Sophie names Whiskers Jr. Host Thanksgiving at our place for the first time. My mom cries when she sees how we've decorated. You're so grown up. Mom, I'm 30. But you're married and hosting Thanksgiving. Sophie's gotten good at managing my mom. Redirects her when she gets too intense. They talk on the phone weekly now. Sometimes I think Sophie likes my mom more than I do. 2 years into marriage, we're at a family dinner. My mom asks the question, "So when are you going to make me a grandmother?" Sophie chokes on her wine. "We're not ready for kids yet, Mrs. Anderson. You've been married for 2 years, which is not that long." My mom turns to me. "Daniel, don't you want children?" "Eventually, when we're ready, not when you decide we should be ready." She pouts but drops it. In the car on the way home, Sophie's quiet. "You okay? Do you want kids?" "Eventually, yeah. Do you?" "I think so, just not yet. My career is finally where I want it." Then we wait. There's no rush. She takes my hand. "Thank you for always being on my side." "Always. Life is good. Not perfect. We still fight about dishes and whose turn it is to clean the bathroom. But we're happy. We're partners. We're best friends. We're everything to each other." Sitting on our couch one random Tuesday. Sophie's working on her laptop. I'm reading. Whiskers Jr. is asleep between us. "Daniel?" "Yeah?" "I'm really glad your mom hired me." Look up from my book. "Me too." "Even though it was completely insane?" "Especially because it was completely insane." She smiles and goes back to work. I go back to reading. This is my life. Married to my best friend, living in New York, building a future together. All because my mom did the craziest thing imaginable. And somehow it worked. My face when my mom's insane plan to hire me a girlfriend led to the love of my life, and she will never let us forget it. That feeling when you realize that sometimes the best things in life come from the most unconventional beginnings, and your mother-in-law gets to say, "I told you so" forever.